Welcome back to the channel. Well, geez, a beautiful day here again, Tuesday, February 10th, I think it is already. Yeah. So it's supposed to get up like in the mid 30s today, which is going to feel like I should be in shorts compared to what it's been. So we'll probably, the snow is probably going to compact a little bit. Depends if the sun shines or not. But anyways, yesterday got up in the upper 20s, and that felt nice. But yesterday I was got a whole bunch of the rest of the trees that I had to haul out. I got them all blocked up, and the day before I left this tractor back there next to the pile because the trailer was loaded, and we were, like, I'll just start it up, the next day and get at her. Well, it didn't want to start. It didn't hardly want to roll over. It'd fire, then nothing. I was like, what the heck? So I think my battery this is a used battery that was in my pickup, and I was thinking one of the batteries was bad. I don't know if it's this one or a different one, but all night I got this little charger. It's kind of like a trickle charger, but not a trickle charger. And then my starter solenoid is getting warm, so that's going to have to be replaced soon. But anyways, I have had this pump going for about an hour. Had this getting charged all night. I was thinking that let's turn the gas on. See if she'll fire up this morning. I just want to see if the engine, yeah, it's kind of warm. So, all right. Okay, give her a little bit of this, just a little. It should start right up because it's nice. I don't want to call it beautiful out, but it's really nice. I don't want to spill my coffee there. I didn't put a top on it. All right, just a little bit of throttle. I'm thinking that was my problem the whole time. Is that battery was low. Possibly my alternator is not alternating very, very well. I think it is working some, but I don't know if it's working up to par. I should test that. Get the gauge out, multimeter thingy. But anyways, and another thing I forgot. Yeah, this Jacob was splitting those great big chunks. Remember, I left them back there because my back was sore and they're big, and I'm trying to use this once in a while. But anyways, well, he split them all but one. But anyways, he was splitting along and boop, popped off my wedge. I didn't really make this log splitter, but anyways, yeah, I got her welded back on and it's been working. So that was a day that I got stuck, or stuck more than once. All right, sorry, temporarily stuck. I did get them back out. But anyways, I should probably video more stuff, or at least take the camera, because it seems like there's always something happen. The funny stuff or crazy stuff always happens when you don't have the camera with you. So. But another thing, so you Ford experts, I gotta talk to you guys. So anyways, my truck, I got an issue, and I'm not sure what it is. See how the clearance lights are there on, the bed light is on here, and there's a perimeter light, which I think is, are you underneath here? Where are you? You're somewhere here. You probably can't see because it's where it's outside. But anyways, just randomly comes on, then it turns itself off without doing anything. All my doors are shut. I kind of Googled it, and I thought it was batteries, so that's when I changed the batteries in this truck. But I don't know. You know how the cold weather screws up with electrical systems of all kinds, So anyways, all right. right, well, I think I'm gonna grab my jump pack just in case, because I got the 302 LP back there on the trailer. Save me some steps, I guess. I'll go grab that and then we'll head back and split some wood. I'll do that real quick. Well, quick for you. Then I want to haul out a bunch more trees before it gets too wet back in the woods and causes a problem. So I'll try to get the I got the drone all charged up for that, so maybe we'll get some drone footage of me hauling those trees out. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that and drive through the woods and run the drone and all that stuff too. So all right, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'll put this on time lapse, so it's only a couple seconds for you guys, but it'll probably be 20 minutes, 20, 30, 40 minutes, I don't know. But I'll put you on time lapse and we'll go from there. Well, she's almost full, not quite. We're getting there. So I figure I'll go a little bit here, a little closer up, splitting. Getting warmer out. I had to take my stocking hat off. Hands are sweating. I hate that. This is powerful. For the most part, splits like butter. Once in a while you get some knots there. Knots where the grain is, you know, weird. I don't know how many of you have ever split elm. That stuff, you know, the grain just goes like this through the whole tree. Really strong stuff. If you can get it split, really good, you know, burning wood. Oak normally splits okay. Like this was dead standing popple. Been dead a while, as you can, you know, there's no bark on it. You know, it splits nice, but you know, it doesn't burn as well as, you know, a chunk of ash, elm, or you know, some of the other hardwoods. You know, maple burns okay. You know, the problem with maple, when the tree's down and lays down, it seems to rot quick. That's my experience. Up in the UP, they got ironwood. I mean, they say you cut that stuff with a chainsaw, you'll actually see sparks coming out of it. Right in the middle of the woods, you know, it's not, you know, dirt or anything from the roadsides or, you know, a field or something. Firewood, I definitely would not buy popple. But, well, I guess if it was cheap. But if you're home all the time, you keep an eye on your stove. Keep adding to it when it needs it. That's different too. So, but you know, that's what I have around here, so that's why I burn popple. Well, back up to the woodshed, we'll call it, with this load. I probably have another load yet back there to get. So, yeah, I'm going to get this unloaded, get it stacked, and then get the other one up here. Then we'll haul out some more. There. Got that all split up. Pretty good jag on the old dump trailer. It's a good thing I'm not going down the road. All right, well, let's get her up to the woodshed and get her unloaded. All right, well, earlier my GoPro died. I used my cell phone for a camera, but yeah, all that wood's caught up. So got the gasser fired back up. Sure started a whole lot easier today because, well, last I looked it was 38 degrees. Wow! Yeah. I guess I can still see my breath, but whatever. So, hopefully, I can get some more trees out. With it warming up a little bit, you know, it might make things a little more. I know the snow, the snow is slipperier, you know what I'm saying, because it's wetter. But we have lost quite a bit of snow today. But anyways, well, let's see. I'm going to stick you in my bibs here. Let's see how that goes. Now we lost quite a bit of snow today. Kind of worried about, but I think we'll be all right this time through. Still some frost. Okay. Yeah. we're just putzing along. Probably couldn't see it on there, but it was a pileated woodpecker. Right up here is where we had the old big mouse stuff. Of course, there's a lot more snow here then, but yeah, there's that woodpecker. It's right there in that tree. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right? Boy, the things are huge. Pretty bird. Oh, I kind of want to get that tree right there. But I'm wondering if I should. I got a plan how to get that one. I was thinking about going in there and pull it that way. I really got to cut some stump, but it might be frozen down. I might just cut down that big one right there, and we can back up to it and get it out of there. All right, let's back up. Actually fell right where I wanted it to. That's a miracle. No, not really, but you just never know. I cut that tree in about half, so that way I can just take part of it at a time. Make sense? Maybe? I don't know.
That make any sense? Always something. Alright, now I gotta find this stupid thing again. Oh, it's right here in front of me. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, now what if I was too far?
Max flight distance reached.
Max flight distance reach. Okay. Made you heard that. Alright. We'll just land this stupid thing.
Alrighty then. Well, I did 2 loads of firewood, 2 good loads, and got another tree out. And so tomorrow, if I have time, I'll get some more trees out. Hopefully clean up some more of them dead trees out of my timber, my woods. So anyways, well, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Got a little bit of drone footage for you, so that was better than I thought maybe I was going to be able to do. So almost lost my mount there. But anyways, appreciate you watching. Look forward to you know, coming up in March, the MMCI Winter Show in Lake Village, Indiana. March, is it 12, 13, 14, or 13, 14, 15? I can't remember, but it's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of that said week. Saturday will be the auction in the morning. Usually a lot of good stuff there. You don't have to be a member to attend the show. Just remember that. You have to be a member if you want to sell something at the auction, just so you know. But they can just sign you up there, or they can take you know, the price or the cost of membership, you know, as commission, you know, off of your sale items. So they can do that as well. So but anyways, yeah, look forward to that. I'm hoping to be there all 3 days. As of right now, I will be there more than 3 days. I'm planning on going down a day or 2 early to help my buddy Brent with whatever he needs to get ready for the show. So that is the plan currently. I will let you know if something changes there, but if you want to attend and see a great show, that same weekend is you know, the Hart Parr Oliver Collectors Winter Gathering 2, which is in Auburn, Indiana, which is, I think is it over an hour from the other one? I think it's closer to 2 hours to Auburn from Lake Village there. But anyways, that's where the Minneapolis Moline show was last year, or Prairie Gold Rush was last year, I believe, there. But anyways, it's right on I-69 there in Auburn. You can't miss it at the car museum there. That is a great venue. We were, like I say, we was there recently. What was the breakfast? Yes, the pancake breakfast is awesome that they serve right there in the mornings there. Well worth, you know, when they say it's give you a piece of sausage, you know, it's not a, you know, a little link or, you know, a small medallion, you know, piece of sausage. It's as big as my hand, I'm telling you. It's more like a pork steak. I know food, that's being food. I know. That's why I can't, you know, stay in a great condition. How's that? But anyways, yeah, look forward to that. So I don't know, probably I'll make it to the Oliver show. It's kind of on the way home, but depends on what's going on. As of right now, I think I'm taking the trailer down, and you know how that is. So when you got a big gooseneck on, sometimes you don't, you know, you stop as little as possible. So all right, well, appreciate you watching. We'll definitely see you in the next one.